Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello, I'm on time. Are you proud of me? I'm on time today. How often am I on time? Like right on time? Not as often as I would like to be, but we're here and I'm on time and you should be very happy about it because it's not always that I make it here right at 9 o'clock. So good morning. Happy January the 6th, Monday. It's 9:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get together Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Welcome and good morning. If you're coming in for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. That way you can participate in the live stream chat that you see on the side of the screen now. And if you're already here, you've already been here before, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow and you're already hanging out with us. So click the like button and come on in, take off your shoes, get a coffee, get a snack. Let's get our day started together. So let's see what Candace has to say this morning. Good morning. Hit the like and subscribe on your way in and find your seat. Absolutely, Candace. Don't forget your snacks and drinks and meds if you need them. I already have my iced coffee and I have a hot coffee. I have everything I need. I already had a piece of banana bread, so I'm ready. I would say the biggest prediction is that you will break all the predictions that are made. I thought we could make like world predictions too. You know? Like, I don't know. I can't think of an example off the top of my head at this moment. Did you notice something kind of cool and different that I've got here today? Check this out. Alex got me a microphone arm so I can move the mic around and so that I can keep it a little closer to my face so that the audio will be clear and clean and beautiful. So hopefully that will be something noticeable. If it's too loud, you let me know and I can turn the volume down. If it's too much, you just tell me and I will keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye for your comments on that. But now I can keep the mic really close to my face without it being on my desk, which is pretty cool. By the way, if you weren't here last week, we covered my desk with a new stick-on vinyl. And this one has a bunch of little animals and plants on it, some dragonflies and a little snail with mushrooms on his back. There's also other mushrooms and plants and butterflies and flowers, and it's very pretty. And we did our best. Don't worry, we're going to be redoing it with a different cover in the spring. I've decided this is going to be my new personality, someone who changes the vinyl cover on my desk every season. So today I thought we could start the day making some predictions for the coming year, as well as doing some New Year's resolutions, probably more specific to the YouTube channel, but we can also talk about other ones. I've got my little journal here. My sister gave this to me for Christmas, and it is the coolest thing. I added an extra page because there weren't any extra pages. I stuck a piece of cardstock into the journal so that I could write however I wanted because all of the pages are occupied like this. So this one I've got 2025 New Year's hopes, goals, and plans. That is the goals page. And then on the back, I added another spread in, and this one is 2025 predictions. So this one I figured we could do predictions like, will we make it to 100,000 subscribers? I sure hope so. But we can do other kinds of predictions in there too, like when will the last frost be? You know? Or like, will Justin Trudeau survive the election? Survive as in, will he get voted back in? Not will he literally survive, because we're not America. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. But you know, that sort of thing. I don't know what else I can predict, but we can look up prediction ideas on the interwebs. That's what the internet is for, isn't it? So one of them I'm going to do as a prediction. Would it be a prediction or would it be a hope to get to 100,000 subscribers? Should I predict that we will? What if we don't? That would be so disappointing. Right now we're at like 92,000 and change. I should get to 100,000, right? Right? Please? 8,000? Yeah. Probably, right? Probably. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Okay. Hopes, goals, and plans versus predictions. I need to kind of decide what's going where. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this leaf. Is this not the coolest leaf you've ever seen? I picked it up off the ground in Ottawa. Look at how like spooky it looks. Isn't it pretty? I just put it in my journal because I was like, I have to keep it flat somewhere. It's like the spookiest leaf. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with it, so it can just stay in there for now. 2025 predictions. I think I should predict that we're going to hit 100,000 subscribers. I think that's a good prediction to make, don't you think? I think so. 100,000. 100,000. That's such a big number. Subscribers. Exclamation point. There's a good prediction. And we can keep adding to this throughout the morning. I figure we can just sort of chat through it and see what we're thinking. And if you guys have any predictions to add or any ideas, you let me know. Also, here's how the marker drawing that we did last stream turned out. Here's how it looks all dry. It's pretty, eh? We got shadows. Look at those nasturtiums, nasturtium leaf, marigolds with a marigold leaf. There's a straw flower and a cosmo. They turned out really pretty. I'm into it. I think I might cut it out and put it in a frame because I like it. But I also have a project I wanted to work on today that I'm still not finished. We started this literally weeks ago, but we're going to get it finished. We're going to try really hard to get it finished, okay? It's this hat. I mean, it doesn't look like a hat right now. Right now, it just looks like a piece of fabric, but it's going to be a hat. I don't know why. No runny nose all morning. As soon as I start talking, liquid. Okay. So, what size hook was I using? 4.5 millimeters? That sounds right. Was it 4.5 or was it 4? What's the other hook I have here? The other hook, oh, that's, uh-oh. I don't remember what I was using. It might have been a 4. Because I thought, let me see. Let's see how a 4 millimeter hook row looks, and we'll go from there, I think. So how was everybody's weekend? My weekend was exciting and amazing. Was it? Yeah, it was. Yesterday wasn't. Yesterday was just a relaxing day at home, which is always a good way to have your weekend end. I got caught up on all the laundry. Alex folded it and put it away. Love that for me. And on Saturday, I went up to Toronto and spent the day, Alex and I did, with my friend for her birthday. We brought a bunch of baked goods and a bunch of food, and we just spent the whole day. We didn't even have anything, we didn't even watch anything. We just like sat together and talked all day long, and it was amazing. It was really fun. And we came home probably around 8 p.m. and I was exhausted, but we had a whole bunch of baked goods that we didn't finish eating. So I'm very much looking forward to excitingly eating those things. This morning I had a piece of banana bread that was homemade by my mom. But we have Danishes, we had a Sicilian cannoli, we had a Long John, which was like a hot dog bun full of whipped cream, if I'm going to be honest. Good morning, Marina. I'm making a sweater with this color. Ooh, that's a good color for a sweater. I'm just doing this hat because I have a ball of this yarn and no plan for what to do with it. So I figure making a hat is going to be a good option. Let me try and tilt you a little bit this way. There we go. Move that mic over a little. Okay, are you... I think that's enough stitches. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. And then I switch to half double crochet, which is going to create a taller stitch so that the brim of the hat kind of puckers in, which is going to be perfect for like a slouchy beanie. I donated all of my hats this year. All of my toques and beanies and hats. I donated all of my crocheted hats to the thrift store. Or did I do it at the Canadian Diabetes Association? It's the same thing, but the Diabetes Association has boxes, so it might have been like that. But donated all of them so that I would have motivation to make new hats. And I've been putting it off. That being said, tomorrow's tutorial is actually for a hat. It's for a beret style beanie. It's a granny square that I turned into a hat, which I think turned out really cute. And I think that you'll want to try it because it's actually such a cute hat. And it wears like a beret, sort of. It's like somewhere between a beret and a toque. But it's very cute. So I hung out with my friend on Saturday. On Friday, Alex and I went to the thrift store after work, and then we did our grocery shopping after we went to the thrift store. And at the thrift store, all of the sleeveless tops, they have random sales at our local thrift store. Usually all the adult clothes are $5, and then they have half price days where everything is $2.50. Well, they have occasional sales when they have lots of stock of a particular variety of clothing. So they had all sleeveless tops were $1. So I got 8 new sleeveless tops. This is one of them. I did a big load of laundry on Friday night. So I have all clean new wardrobe, 8 sleeveless tops. Look how cute this top is. For $1. Look at the frickin' pattern on it. It's so cute. It's flowers, obviously. Isn't it pretty though? Look at the like repeat pattern. Isn't it nice? And then let me see if I can show you the fabric texture. See if you can like see it. Do you see it's got like a rumply texture? Anyway, I really like it a lot, and I got 8 tops. So now I am all set for spring and summer as far as sleeveless tops go. Love getting a good deal. And yeah, that was my excitement for Friday. Also, Once Upon a Child, which is a thrift store sort of for children's clothes and baby clothes. It's a consignment store, so you can bring your clothes there and sell them to the store, and then they sell them to people. But they sell them for really, really inexpensive. And if you know, you know, baby clothes only get used for like 3 months before they are rehomed, because baby sizes go in 3-month chunks. It's newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9. So like the longest your baby's going to be wearing something is 3 months. And then they have to switch up in size. So baby clothes just don't get worn hard. Like they can get stained, but generally they don't get damaged at all. So at this store, this Once Upon a Child, the clothes that are not stained or damaged, they get resold. But because it's still a consignment and like a thrift, it's significantly less than what you would pay to buy them new. And for example, I've gotten like onesies, like sleepers, so short sleeve t-shirt with the buttons at the bottom. Those are $1.50. That's the regular price at Once Upon a Child. It's $1.50 for those. And then like an outfit could be like $10 if it's like a Nike tracksuit for babies, or if it's a Gap outfit with like with bottoms, a top, and a sweater, it could be like $10. But they do clearance all the time, so they mark those things down to $5. Well, right now, everything that has been marked clearance is 90% off. So that means you move the decimal one place over to know how much it is. So if something is $5, it's 50 cents. If something is $2.49, it's 24 cents. Like, really, really, really spectacular deals for all of their clearance right now. So that is something that I want to do. I want to go to Once Upon a Child and shop for my future nieces, nephews, and unknowns, future babies. Just, I love baby clothes shopping. I love shopping for tiny babies, and I love shopping for pretty much anything up to 2T I'm into shopping for. That being said, now all of the toddlers in my life are wearing 2T, so I have to start caring about bigger kid clothing. Anyway, it's something I want to do. Possibly today. My sister went on the weekend and she said there was not a lot there for 2T, which is what Alistair's wearing. So I figured I could go to a different one and see how the stock is there, but that's something I'm really excited about, is going to the Once Upon a Child. If you have those near you and you've never gone, I highly recommend checking it out, because all of the clothing is washed, put in outfits. So if you buy an outfit, it's like it comes with a onesie, bottoms, and a top, like a 3-piece outfit, and they're all stuck together and perfect, and they're only good quality things. Like, you're not going to be buying something that has a rip or a stain. It's all been sorted, and it's all sorted by age, and it's also sorted by gender, which I don't think is totally necessary, but it does make it a little bit fun if you like to find girly things. So they have it sorted by age, by gender, and by item. So it goes like pants, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, girls. And then pants, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, boys. And then it'll be like full outfits there'll be a whole row. So I'm obsessed. I love buying full outfits because my sisters both don't like having to put outfits together. My older sister particularly made a specific request: don't buy me just onesies, don't buy me just pants, don't buy me just sweaters. If you're buying baby clothes for me, make sure it's a whole outfit, because I'm putting the outfit in the drawer and I'm wearing the baby is going to wear the outfit as is. I'm not mixing and matching. I'm like the opposite. If I had a baby, I would be doing pick a onesie, pick a pair of tights. You're going to be fine. But now that there's more babies and more on the way, there's every good reason to add more baby clothing into my storage. Also, did you notice behind me? Christmas is over. I've returned some non-Christmas items to my display stuff. So this is all of my handmade pottery. It's not handmade by me, but not all of it either. This is some of my handmade pottery. It's all very beautiful, and all of it has signatures on the bottom from the artist. And I wanted them to be on display here so you could see them. I've not done the table behind me on the other side yet. Good morning, Deborah. Nice to see you. So if you have a suggestion for what's behind me, there's another table, and I just have like an animal fur on it right now. I haven't decided what should go there. Probably a plant. Also, I downsized my Monstera and my Bird of Paradise so that there's significantly less foliage now. I removed like 4 Bird of Paradise leaves. That's these big guys here. And then I removed 2 Monstera leaves. So now there's only 4 Monstera leaves on this big plant. You can see how shiny they are right now. I treated all of the plants in this area with neem oil, dish soap, and water, shaken up together, sprayed on the leaves, and wiped down, hopefully to get rid of my thrips infestation. It's not injuring these plants, but I do see them on these plants, and if you look, see the damage at the top of the leaf? That's from the thrips. Little devils. Okay, I think that's it for plant excitement. Everybody else is doing okay. I am a little bit concerned about this guy because some of the leaves are looking a little yellowy. You can see that small leaf has like a yellowy center. So that makes me nervous. This is Raven. This is our, oh, that's not a good sign. This is our black rubber plant. She needs something. I don't know what. But otherwise, everybody's doing okay. My umbrella tree has been seeing better days in the past, but it's also winter, so everybody's struggling. Everybody's having a hard time right now. Except the Bird of Paradise seems okay. She doesn't seem bothered. By winter, she just slows down, and that's okay, except she's also putting off all these babies. Like, this is a baby bird of paradise. Down there, this is a second baby. Over on that side, there's a third baby. So there's bird of paradise babies coming out everywhere. Next summer, I'm gonna have to break them apart. This pot is not large enough for how many bird of paradise are in it now. So next winter, when we bring plants inside, we might have like small planters, or they'll be big planters, but smaller planters with miniature like babies. This 3 leaves on the side there, that's 1 plant. And then over here, there's like 2 or 3, oh, that's 2 plants actually. Anyway, bird of paradise is doing well. Monstera could definitely be doing better, so could umbrella tree. But I'm still hopeful. Lighter in the mid. Those leaves always look like that when they're young. Lighter in the middle. I feel like they always look like red when they come out. So green is weird. Usually for me, they have like a dark red color, and then it turns to the black leaf. I don't notice it having the light green, but maybe you're right. Deborah, I leave my Christmas up until mid-January because it doesn't get up nearly as early as yours. It helps brighten January. Yeah, I understand that absolutely. I'm just feeling overwhelmed with the clutter of my space. The plants are going to continue to multiply, so I need room. I need space, I need air, and this was the best way for me to do space and air. As you can see, I've still got my nails hammered in. What ratio of water, dish soap, and neem oil do you use? I need that too. I use about, I would say, 1/3 of a cup of neem oil, 1 drop of dish soap, literally like I turn my dish soap over and as soon as a drop falls in, that's it. And then the rest of the spray bottle I fill up with hot water. Then I shake that all together and it turns into a very stinky, very sticky substance. It's not pleasant. It's like, the day I'm doing neem oil is a day that I'm opening windows. Like, it stinks. It doesn't smell nice. I would prefer to do it outside, but it's winter. So what I do is I spray the leaves down and then I wipe them down with a paper towel. I've done it before where I spray the paper towel and I wipe the leaves. It's not as good. So generally, neem oil day is also the day I wash the walls and the floor, because the neem oil is like dark brown. So when you spray stuff, a film ends up around your house. It just ends up around where you've sprayed. So like this back wall has neem oil on it. I haven't reached it. I've decided I don't care about that wall right now. But that's my ratio. I know my mom does just neem oil and water, hot water, and sprays it. And you have to shake it to keep it moving because the neem oil and the water don't want to mix because water and oil are not friends. But it'll mix well enough for the purpose of spraying it. I find that's what the dish soap helped for me, was to create something that actually sprays out easily. Also, after you're finished spraying, what I recommend is running the top of your spray bottle under hot water for like 25 seconds, just to make sure that it doesn't gunk up, because neem oil is so sticky. It's like molasses. It's very unpleasant. But it does such a nice thing for the leaves. Don't these look so healthy and shiny now? Looks like I take care of my plants. Look how shiny it is. No, it's just neem oil. Neem oil everywhere. Also, my beautiful cutting babies seem to be doing very well. Actually, they seem to be doing even better than the cuttings that are in water, which surprised me. I do have a little bit of cold burning on these ones. I'll show you what that looks like. So this had to go on a road trip from Ottawa to Hamilton, so like 6 hours in the car, but I had to transport it from the house to the car. It was freezing outside, so there is a little bit of that yellowing, but there's no pests on it. It's just yellowing from being stuck outside. But if you look, the leaves are looking super healthy, super like perky. They don't look like they're struggling at all, which is awesome. And on the like header cuttings, whatever they're called, the top cut, the leaves are opening, which is awesome. So I'm feeling good about that. This baby is going to be a beautiful, beautiful little plant, and it's in a planter I got at the thrift store for 25 cents. Has a little pansy on it, which I love. And then let me show you how the cuttings are doing. I don't know if any of them have any roots yet. I haven't checked on them. So we'll do our first check together. Here is a bunch of cuttings that I'm rooting in water. I put a bunch of perlite in the water just so that there would be sort of like stationary oxygen, because these are like full of air. Let's see, do we have any actual growth on the roots yet? It doesn't look like there's any actual growth. I can see aerial roots, but those existed before I put it into the water, so there's no new growth. But these guys are going to be great too once they start rooting. I may pack them into this pot. I haven't decided yet, so I either will pack them into this pot and have a very full small plant, or I will plant them in their own planter and then have just more. When is it too much? Never. Plants only bring joy. I have not found plants to bring anything but joy. Even the stress of caring for them is like it's not stressful. Because also if they die, you just go, oh no, that's too bad. Whereas if it was like a pet and it died, you'd be like, I am the worst person ever. If a plant dies, you go, oh no. Darn. I didn't mean for that to happen, you know? Unless it's like a heirloom plant, you know? Candace, that cactus is outside. I didn't bring it inside. I didn't end up bringing it inside, and I'm scared that it's gonna die. It looks rough. It looks like it's made of mush right now. Like it's frozen, but it looks like when it thaws, it's going to mush. I'm really hopeful that it won't, but it's never had to live outside ever since I got it. I got it as a cutting from someone in Ottawa who was growing it as an outdoor, like, rock garden plant. So, like, it lived outside until I got it, and then it was an indoor plant, outdoor in the summer, indoor in the winter, and this is its first winter outside in 5 years. We'll see if she survives the winter. Let's see, do you have any roots coming along yet? Nothing yet on this cutie. Oh, look, I didn't even take the price tag off. This was another bottle for 25 cents. Very cute. Where are you even from? Are you from Dollar Store? No. No, you're not. It's okay, though. Come on, let's pull that off. I know it says 50 cents, but it was half price, so it was 25 cents. Anyway, these guys also have some burns from the cold. You can see how these look like they've been burnt. The cold does that. These ones are super cold sensitive. So these leaves, I can actually trim them off because they're not going to heal or survive. And that's okay. I don't need them to. They did their job getting the plant here. Everybody else looks okay. You have a little burn, but we'll wait to cut you off. You don't look sad. Anyway, this one's gorgeous. I love this plant. This is my sister's favorite. She was like, if you can like do your best not to kill any of the plants, this is the one I don't want you to kill. So, because the plant was all one vine, what I decided to do was cut it up, because then I could guarantee that I wouldn't kill it, because I can make a bunch of new plants for her. And then everyone will be happy and all will be well. Ta-da! I'm actually a really good plant mom. Thank you. Okay, so when did I come back from Ottawa? I came back from Ottawa on the 1st, which means I cut up the plants on the 1st. So I actually can show you, we can take plants out of the flower press. Actually, let's do that. Let's just have a little bit of flower time, because I love that. Thanks, great info. You're welcome, Deborah. Okay, so gonna move my big heavy pile of rocks, and then I've got some flowers, or some leaves actually, in my flower press. And then I have my dictionary and my thesaurus, and I don't know if there's anything in them right now. I don't remember, so I thought we could go through them, because if there is anything in them, it's for sure done, which I love. Whew. Anyway, hopefully that cactus doesn't die. I do have an outdoor, it's a, what's it called, a dragon fruit? No, that doesn't sound right. Is it a dragon fruit? No, it's a prickly pear. Yes, you're a very good plant mom. As long as the plant brings me some joy, I'm a great plant mom. If the plant ceases to bring me joy, although honestly, there's one plant that I have, it's never brought me any joy. I got it as a cutting from the Hamilton Aviary. We have a tropical bird aviary in Hamilton, and they take rescue parrots. And I went there a few times with my friend, and you can donate money when you come, kind of like going to a museum or like a greenhouse. But they have all of these beautiful parrots that people couldn't take care of, or the owners died, things of that nature. And it was a lot of fun. But one time they sent out an email and said they had gotten so many plant donations after Christmas that they don't need as many of the plants as they got donated. So come to the aviary and bring your scissors and take cuttings of the plants we have, because after all the cuttings people want are taken, we're going to throw them out because the birds can't eat them and we don't need them. So I went with my friend and we took cuttings of a whole bunch of plants, and I took a cutting of a spider plant. And I don't know why, but they don't do anything for me. They don't bring me any particular amount of joy. There's nothing about them that makes me go, ooh, spider plant, love you. But I took a cutting because there were so many of them at this aviary. And this plant just won't quit. I honestly forget to care for it. This summer, I put it out in my garden in a pot. So the pot had drainage holes, but I just put it in the pot on top of the soil in a garden bed. And then my garden grew around it and I forgot it was there. I never watered it intentionally. It got watered when the garden got watered. It was not visible. I don't know how it got any light because it was growing underneath stuff. And it won't quit. And then I brought it inside and all the leaves fell off because I forgot to water it. They like a lot of water. And then I put it into another pot, and now it only gets watered when it's in that other pot, and it's doubled in size and put off pups. Like I don't care for this plant at all. I feel bad for it because it tries so hard to impress me. And even when it does impressive things, it doesn't impress me. I just don't care about it. Do you still have Moses, or is he lost? Moses is the wandering dude. We had the Tradescantia zebrina. That is gone. That one got thrips, and it's so watery, like it's such a watery leaf, that the thrips just tore it right apart. Certain plants cannot handle thrips, and the Tradescantias are one of them. So Moses has been lost. But that spider plant, I'm looking at it. It doesn't have any access to light. It's sitting in the pot for my lemon tree. It doesn't have any direct sunlight. It doesn't get watered intentionally. It's like I'm testing the plant. Like, can you survive full neglect? Turns out it can. It can survive my neglect. And I only neglect plants that don't bring me joy. All of my plants that bring me joy, I take very good care of them. But if you don't bring me joy, I got nothing for you. I am working really hard to get this thing open. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Why are you wearing a coat?
Oh, sweater.
It's like a sweater with like rain protection. Just a sweater, okay. You're a very good plant mom. Unless the plant brings me no joy, Deborah. I mean, it must bring me some joy because it doesn't want to die, and I feel like plants know when they have no value. All of my other plants, if I neglect them, they're like, I'm out. I'm not playing. Whereas this plant's like, no, I would like to live. And that makes me happy. So maybe it does bring me joy. Maybe it's my test plant. Like I like to neglect it. It's like a fun game. Are you gonna survive this winter? All right, let me bring you back overhead so I can show you what I put in the flower press. Because I took some of the leaves that got cut off. Oh, look how beautiful they are. So I cut these off of the cuttings that I made of this plant. These are gonna have to go back into the dictionary for their final pressing, but they're beautifully flat. Let's see who we've got here. How did you guys do? I feel like I can already tell you have to go back into the dictionary, but they're perfectly flat, which is what I love.
Egg prices are gonna rise. What?
What? Why?
I don't know.
Where did you hear that?
Around.
You came in like someone told you in the kitchen. Egg prices are gonna rise. See, we should move back to the country and get chickens. We'll start with just 2 or 3. This is not dry at all. How have you not dried at all in a week? I don't want to put you back in the press though, so you're gonna go back in the dictionary because it's a lot of work to close the press. So you're gonna be dictionary plants. How about you? Beautiful. Not dry. Not dry at all. You're like totally still wet. That's not how the flower press is supposed to work. That's all right. These are all going to go in the dictionary. They're all going in the dictionary. Don't panic. The main flattening has already occurred. That's what we needed. How about you guys? Any of you guys even remotely dry? No. Also, this is 2 leaves. Love that for me. So, so much for the flower press. I guess it wasn't as long. I thought it was a week. I came back a week ago. 5 days in the flower press should be enough for it to dry out these leaves, but these are not dry, like at all. It's okay. They'll go into the dictionary for their remaining dryness, and that remaining dryness will be fine. They're flat now, which is the good first step. Oh well. I would have loved for these to be so dry so I could show you how pretty they are when they're flat and dry, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. These ones are almost dry, these last ones, for whatever reason. Anyway, these were just from cuttings. I did a million cuttings, but you don't need all the leaves when you do cuttings. You just need the like nodes and stems. So I took the nodes and stems, okay, and left the rest. So that's that. Now we can put all the cardboard back. I think I missed info. Did you ever tell us what Alex got you for Christmas? Alex and I ended up getting each other a television. We decided last minute, since both of us had not finished Christmas planning, there was a TV, and we've never had a TV before. Can you believe that? 14 years. We've never had a TV. We've always just used our computers because they're fine. And a TV that we wanted was on sale for like really, really a good deal. And we got a TV. So now we have a TV, and we've been watching a show before bed every night, and it has been lovely. So yes, he got me a TV. He also got me the Adobe Suite, which is a very, very, very thoughtful, but also very extravagant gift. If you know how much the Adobe Suite costs, it's like obscene. And I need the Adobe Suite to do my editing. So yeah, that's the other thing. He got me the Adobe Suite. He also got me this microphone arm that I'm using right now. But that was after Christmas. He just decided. And yesterday he came into the room and he was like, I got this for you. I thought it would make your recording better. I was like, okay. I don't need anything else, but thank you. And then he was like, do you not want it? And I was like, well, I want it. It's cool. So fine. All right, there we go. Now all of my flower press stuff is separated. This microphone arm is actually so cool though. It's keeping the microphone right by my mouth. I don't know if you can tell, but look, this thing, I can like move it so that I'm really professional and cool. So there you go. Now my microphone has a moving arm. And then when the dictionary is here, which is tall, I can just move the mic so that the dictionary is not in the way. How cool is that? All right, now let's look at what's in the dictionary. I honestly don't know even if there is anything, but there's paper, which feels like it means there's stuff. but it could not be. This could be empty. I don't know. I don't remember the last time we put anything in here. So it's either empty and that paper is just sitting there, or there's stuff that's been in there for weeks and weeks and weeks and months at this point. Okay. How about you guys? Did you get anything interesting for Christmas this year? Anything fun? Anything that you really wanted? Or was it socks and underwear this year? I did get some socks from my mom. Except I'm an adult now, so getting socks is awesome. Oh, yay! Look, we do have stuff in the dictionary. And it's super, super finished and green. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me get out a container. We can put them in. These are all nasturtium leaves, and they are beautiful. And so green. I love when they dry green. A lot of leaves will turn brown. When they dry green though, it's so nice. I dried a whole bunch of these tiny nasturtium leaves at the end of the season so that I could use them for small projects. Alex also got a laminator for Christmas, and why? Don't know, but he's been enjoying using it so he can laminate some of my plants. And that would be cool, don't you think? Nothing really, we aren't big on gifts here. Usually none of us have moolah, so we just make sure to have dinner and we all go and just hang out. I mean, that's still lovely. Having family time is still important. All right, let's see what we got under here. We've got some gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Look at this. Tell me that's not the prettiest thing you've ever seen. I love, love, love Sweet Alyssum. I think it's the prettiest flower. Look how pretty it is. It's the prettiest thing. Oops, sorry, let me just hit the camera a bunch. Then we've got some little seedling, nasturtium leaves. Oh, perfect, perfect nasturtium. Dried beautifully with color. Just leave it in the dictionary longer, Laura. That's all you gotta do. But look at how pretty. A marigold with the leaf. Love her. A little goldenrod flower. Another little goldenrod tendril. Gorgeous. Another Sweet Alyssum. A little piece of status. Apricot status. Gorge. Love her. A little piece of Celosia spicata flamingo. Beautiful. I can't give you a kiss. I'm all the way over here. Yeah, I can't give it to you. I'm over here. You come over here if you want a kiss. More status. Oh, this status still had the yellow part of the flower on, and it dried beautifully. Gorgeous. Okay. There we go. Love that, love that. Anybody hiding? No. Great blue heron. That's how big their eggs are? That's small. No, this is not true to size, because robin's eggs are bigger than that. Cool though. Okay, anybody hiding in here? Nope. All right. Oh, just a whole lot of marigolds. Look at these. Come on. That's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, God, I love that. Dried flowers are so cool and fun. Look how many of them there are, and they all are different in the way that I dried them. So they all came out a little different. Look at this one. I can already tell this one's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. Just leave them in longer, Laura. I know, but I'm so impatient. I just usually want to take them out, like, as soon as they're dry. But if you leave them in longer, look how nice and flat they are. These are going to be so pretty in some art project. We have to start using up all the dried flowers we have, because there's quite the stash at this point. I have like 4 boxes of pressed dried flowers, and then I have like 6 jars of dried straw flowers. Isn't that pretty? Can't see what you make with them. Something. Art. Art, Candace. We're going to make some kind of art, okay? It's going to turn out amazing, whatever it is. We'll work together. We'll figure something out. What's in here? Laura, you're so smart. You dried so many marigolds. Ooh, that's fun. A pressed straw flower. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty on the back? That's nice. I don't know why I pressed them, but I'm okay with it. I have so many straw flowers. Look at how many marigolds. So fun. This is pretty. I got Skechers shoes for exercising in the house. Amazing. New shoes is an awesome gift. Clean shoes. Yeah, clean house shoes. These are inside shoes only for exercising in the house. We don't go out to get the mail in them, Deborah. They're inside only. A bendable neck Loomis knitting light. Oh, that's cool. I need that. My lighting is awful. I understand the vibe. I have to turn on so many lights just to like feel like it's bright enough for me. Isn't that beautiful? Some handmade watercolors and salts from a woman in CO. That's Colorado, right? CO. Handmade watercolors. That's a beautiful gift. Watercolors and salts are made by Kate of Ruby Mount Paint Company. Handmade paint. What an interesting job. What do you do? I make paint. Why? Because people want handmade watercolors. How? I grind up pigment, I add the mediums, and then I pack it into containers, and people buy beautiful, one-of-a-kind, handmade watercolors. Like, what a rewarding career path. I make the supplies for artists. Oh, that's like the best career path. Artists need me. All right, here's more Sweet Alyssum. Gorgeous. I love Sweet Alyssum. I need to make some art with this. We need to look up what we can do with dried flowers, and we need to do it. Because we didn't do any of the Christmas ornaments, so what now? What do we do with all these that are left? Because there's so much here. I like how it doesn't take up much space though. Like, oops, dropped the lid for that container. Like, look, this one little container has held everything we've pulled out today, which is lovely. Aren't these Sweet Alyssum the prettiest? Obsessed. Absolutely gorgeous. The colors are perfect. I cannot wait for next spring. Planting out Sweet Alyssum is going to bring me such joy, because I'll remember this, how many dried flowers I can get out of Sweet Alyssum. I just have to make sure that I plant enough. Don't plant any less than last year. That's the goal. Must plant at least as much as last year. Okay, so now before we get into the thesaurus, I think I'm going to put in the other leaves back into the dictionary. These beauties. Get them into the dictionary so they can dry. Hopefully I'll forget about them for a month. And then we'll have like a gorgeous, dry, heart-shaped philodendron leaf. Why are these heart-shaped philodendron if they are almost the same as pothos? Can you be flat so you're not trying to escape? That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Okay, now let's put in a good little chunk of book. And then more paper, more. So Alex has been watching this show called Alice in Borderlands. Have any of you guys watched it? I have no interest in watching it, so now that we have a TV, I go to sleep, and Alex can watch a show while I sleep. It's been pretty amazing. Also, it's amazing because it's not in English. He's watching the subtitled version, and since it's not in English, it doesn't catch my attention, so I'm able to sleep through it. I don't know if it's any good because I don't care, but he seems to like it. He said it's giving Squid Game, which he's also watching right now. I'm not watching anything. I want to watch Yellowstone. Have any of you guys watched Yellowstone? I keep getting clips served to me. Oh, he's shredding paper. I can hear some mechanical sound coming from Alex's office. I keep getting clips served to me about Yellowstone, and I enjoy the clips, so I'm like, now I want to watch the show. But like, what if the show is not good and the clips are just good? I'll be so disappointed. I don't watch TV stuff, only YouTube peeps. Yeah, well, YouTube has been where I've been served the clips for it as ads, basically, and now I want to watch it. I loved Yellowstone. So sad it ended. Did it end well? Because like that's disappointing if it has a bad ending. I've also been considering watching Lost. I've never seen it, and a lot of people say they don't like how it ended, but the show was good, and I'm like, that's risky. Oh my god, you would have loved the last episode of Country Life Vlog. I was watching it thinking, Laura wants to be there. It's like where you want to be. Yeah? Oh, excuse me. Watched that ages ago. Lost? Was it any good? Oh, I did like Lost. Yeah? Because it's on one of the streaming services that we have. I couldn't tell you which one, but it's on one of them. Oh, the other thing I want to start watching again, I don't know if I watched all of it. I think I probably did because I really liked the show. Call the Midwife. It's free on CBC, which is a Canadian, it's like BBC, but for Canada. And it's a good show. I think it's in like the 40s or the 50s is when it's set. And I really liked it. I like period, like, is it period if it's the 40s, 50s? It's sort of still period. It's not now, so there's that. Anyway, I liked that show and I want to watch it again. Again, YouTube keeps serving me ads for things I like. It's almost like they know everything about me and follow my every move. Anyway, Lost is on the list. There's another one called Yellow Jackets that my friend told me we should watch. On Saturday, she was like, I love this show. It's called Yellow Jackets, and I don't understand what it's about. But that's now on my list of things to check out. Don't know if I actually will, but I might. We'll see. All right, so now the dictionary has been emptied. Now let's check if there's anything in the thesaurus. There's paper in the thesaurus, but that doesn't mean there's any plants. Anything on this side? Ooh, what was that? That might have been my mom's stuff, though. There's something in here that lives in here. It's like a leaf my mom put in when she was a kid. So it just gets to live in here now. Nope, these are mine. Gorgeous. Little bit of that. You've come out, thank you. And you as well. All right, and then I have my little, what are you called? A collage that is now flat enough. I made. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it, but it's flat now. Oh, I flattened a bunch of my patterns that got creased. A bunch of my pattern shapes. Cool. Good job, Laura. That was smart. Please let there be something else in here. I'm not done. Oh, I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh. I saw you. I know I did. Nothing else in the thesaurus. Did you get a haircut? It looks very good. No, I have not had a haircut. I had a haircut, I don't know, close to a month ago, if you've not been in a while. No, you've been here since. Nope, no recent haircut. But thank you. I used my hot brush thing. It's like a round brush that's hot. All right, no plants in the thesaurus. How disappointing. All right, so now let me just put my dictionary and my thesaurus away, and then I'll come back for hangouts. Ugh. Oh, I purchased something that's going to come in the next couple of days to fix my floor. Our floor has like a chunk out of it behind my chair from scraping my chair. And I found a product that's like wax sticks to fix floors. So I'm going to fix the floor, hopefully. All right. And then you guys are separate. And then you go together. And you guys can all go inside. All right. Oops, don't go anywhere, you. There we go. Put that in. The shelf as well, and then the rocks. Did I already put the rocks? Yes, I did. Okay, let's put the rocks back. Ugh. Oh, you don't have bowls of rocks in your living room? Can't relate. Okay. Good. All right. Gorgeous. Also, these pants are from the same thrift store. Pretty sure they're for old ladies. Don't care. They are linen, which I love. They are not pajamas. They are pants. And they're very cute. And I paid $2.50 for them because I am a thrifting queen. You should crochet some chair socks for their feet. That's a good idea because I just scrape the floor with these chairs. And that's not an ideal scenario. Okay. Where? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Now I have 4 little boxes of dried flowers. Beautiful. Love that for us. We love that. Whew. Okay. I also have iced coffee this morning, and instead of cream, I used eggnog. It's oat nog and it's vegan, so it's not eggnog, it's oat nog. But there's no egg and there's no milk. But it tastes like eggnog. Delightful. Oh, I also got a thing in the mail, if you want to see it. I got a thing from Mary Maxim, which I've never gotten before, but probably because I made an order recently that they were like, let's send her ads. But I have no desire for any of this stuff except yarn. So they're like, look at all these items you can have. And I'm like, I don't care about that. Where's the yarn? There we go. Starlet Sparkle. That's a pretty blanket. Anyway. It's pretty, but... Ooh, big mushrooms, that's cute. Prediction, Laura will have many seeds bought for this year's garden. Prediction, Laura's done buying seeds. Oh, guess what though? My mom messaged me this morning, and February 1st is the day that they have the whatchamacallit at the library. Words are hard. It's the day that they have the seed exchange this year, February 1st. Hello, I forgot it was Monday. We are moved. I am dead. Candy, I am dead for you. Moving is, I would argue, one of the worst things that humans can do. I hate I hate moving. Let me try and figure out how to make this work for us here. Okay, let me just sort my life. I'm trying to give you guys a view, but I also want to be comfortable. Let me just get in here. There we go. Hello. Okay. And we'll get you guys. Yeah, I hate moving. If I could never move again, I would, but I also hate where I live. So like, I have to. All right. Hi, Happy New Year. I'm weaving ends in, which means I'm done a project. Melanie, well done. And yes, we are moved, I am dead. Anyway, Saturday, February 1st, there is a seed exchange, and I will be going. Seed exchange with Mom. So I'm gonna get more seeds there, but I'm not gonna buy any more seeds. I'm done buying seeds, Candace. I'm not buying any more seeds. 2025 predictions. 100,000 subscribers. Okay, let's do predictions that you guys have. So I'll have my predictions, right? And then I'll do this side will be your predictions. Candace says Laura will buy more seeds. There you go. There's your prediction. We'll see. Probably I'm not gonna though. Okay, hopes and dreams. I have a list for hopes, goals, and dreams. One will be this year's garden will be my biggest yet. There. 100K. I have that as a prediction already. I have 100,000 subscribers is my first prediction. And what are we at right now? I know we're in the 90,000s, but I don't know where, because I should check more often. 92,253. And we have to get to 10,000 in a year. I think we can, but right now I'm only getting like 600 a month. There was a time when I was getting 1,500 a month, and that time has passed. I'm now in the around 600 a month range. So in reality, 8,000 subscribers could take as much as 16 months if I get that many a month. You know what I'm saying? So I would need to pick up my subscriber accumulation speed. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hello. I'd even give a single prediction of before the end of June, so before Q3. Okay, let's see. 100K before June. There you go. Recall my biggest prediction in reference to yours of not buying any seeds. Yeah, I wrote Laura will buy more seeds. That's your prediction. And 100K, it looks like it says look. I'll draw the one. 100K before June. We'll see. To break all predictions. But predictions are not necessarily predictions about the channel. So we could have predictions like, I don't know, what celebrity is gonna die, you know? That's probably not nice. Is Taylor Swift gonna get married this year? Let's do prediction. Here's one of my predictions. Taylor Swift will get engaged. There. Taylor Swift gets engaged. That's one of my predictions. Oh, here's another prediction. Laura gets her first sponsor. LML gets its first sponsor. I guess that would also be in hopes and dreams or whatever. Hopes, dreams, and plans. Find a sponsor. There. Aren't my little pages so fun? I decided, since the agenda itself, if you look, it doesn't have, I haven't filled out this week, so calm down. It doesn't have any room for, like, anything else. It just does the hourly, like, stuff. There's no, like, room for notes. It just goes straight into that. So what I can do is I can take a page of just cardstock and add it into the book. So it sticks on to a page and allows me to add other stuff. Yes, you could totally do that. I've seen people with less subs have sponsors. Yeah, it's about the person. It's not I don't think it's necessarily about the number of subscribers needing to be a certain number. It's more about the action that the person who has the subscribers takes. So it requires me to do that. One of my New Year's resolutions or New Year's plans is to write out patterns for my top videos. Hey there, Beelzebub. For Etsy. I want to make Etsy a higher income for myself, a higher platform, because right now I make pretty good money on like 4 patterns on Etsy. I sell, like, every month I sell multiple of 4 different patterns, and if I had all of my patterns, then that, I think it's the content, they'd for sure take you. Well, I think that I just have to do some work, because I get emails from companies that offer to sponsor, but I always think they're scams, so I just don't reply. But maybe what I need to do is I just need to reply to all of them and see if they're real. But I also don't want to be sponsored by like a video game or like a software that you guys aren't going to use. I want to be sponsored by something relevant to the channel. So like I know that there's like a bunch of people who've had sponsorships from like a mini game. It's like, I don't play any mini games, so I don't want to sell one to you. You know what I mean? It would be better if it was a sponsor from like a yarn company or man, I would probably do BetterHelp if they asked, because I would love to make sure everybody gets therapy if it's legit. If it's not, then not. Or like, one of the energy powder, like liquid IV, I'd take them. One of the food boxes, I'd take them. No LML Raid Shadow Legends advertisements. Literally, that's that. And then there's one called like June's Journey that a bunch of people were marketing for a while, and I was like, I have no interest in that. It doesn't do anything for me. But liquid IV, the food boxes, you know, chef's plate, all those ones, totally. And yarn. Those. Love June's Journey. Do you actually? Okay, well, then maybe it would have been a good sponsor idea. I just feel like there was a period where every single channel that I watched was marketing June's Journey, and I was like, I have no idea what that is, but okay. And League Shadow Legends, and I'm like, I just rubbed. This was a pimple, and then I dealt with it, and then I just touched it, and now it's upset. You know what I'm gonna do? Now it's bleeding. Of course it is. Try reaching out to HelloFresh or something. I have, and they said they would get back to me, and then they never did, and then I never followed up because I'm a coward. I can't see. Did it work? Are you stuck onto the right spot? Please stick to the right spot. This is a pimple patch. It's not for bleeding, but you know. Why did I do that? Why am I this person? Why do I do this to myself? When I'm on camera, why do you scratch your own skin? That was a bad choice. Just pretend that this is not what we're doing right now. Yeah, HelloFresh, Chef's Plate. There's another one that's like I wouldn't do Factor because I don't have a microwave, so I have no interest in that. Ooh, how about the greens, the one where you shake up your own A1 A1 greens. Excuse me, I can hear you on there. You know that? I can hear you. Stop it, devil bird. She's trying to eat rocks on my back here. I reorganized everything and Beelzebub's like, I think I'd like to chew on that. Yeah, factor. Don't have a microwave. Okay. Find a sponsor. Write out patterns for my top videos on Etsy. This year's garden will be my biggest ever. Should find a garden type place. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Like green stock. Why don't we do a little listy list of places that we could use as sponsors, huh? What do you think about that? Okay. Hold on, let me just make this a spread, because what are we gonna do? Have no bullet journal spread? That sounds stupid. Imagine if Ontario Seed Company sponsored you. That would be a problem, Melanie. That would be a problem. Imagine. Well, if they sponsored me with money, not with seeds. Because if they sponsor me with seeds, I am going to overload. Unless they sponsor me with, like, dirt and garden beds. I mean, I guess if they sponsored me with money, I could buy dirt and garden beds. You do have a small garden space, so Greenstock would be a good advert for here. More of them, to have more of them in Canada. Yeah, all of the Greenstock advertisements I get are from US&A vlogs. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you this morning. I'm making a bullet journal spread now with my little peaches. Love my little peaches. Sorry if that was loud. And this will be for sponsors, or ideas for sponsors. Places I should reach out to. I reached out to Mary Maxim and I was like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Here's information about me. Sponsor me. And they replied, we will forward this to our social blah 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 coordinator blah blah, and you'll hear back from us. Guess what? Never heard back. So have to reach out again. It's hard to go back when you've been rejected and be like, hi, me again. Would you like to give me money? Me again, would you like to pay me to show people things? Hello. Me again. Here to take money for advertisement. Get off the floor. You're not a floor bird. Go on. Go. 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 Hey. Don't. You are a devil. Go. Be like, I'd really love to represent your company. Would I say I have such a good cold call email, Melanie? I have such a good one where I talk about the number of people who watch the channel, where I talk about the kind of people. I give a little outline of like my average viewer, and I talk about how much of a good community we have. Get off the floor. Sorry, I have parrots and they're trying to be problematic. Okay. We have such a good community. I would only want to recommend things that I really believe in, blah, blah, blah. And I really like your product. I would love to work with you on some kind of project. It's like, I have a whole good thing. I swear. Okay, so now what do I need? I need an area for a title. Don't judge me. This is the way that I make my bullet journal spreads. I need an area for a title. So that'll be there. And then I need an area, so like a list, but I want the list to be in a graph so that I have a space that says like emailed, followed up, you know? So it would be like, if that's the title, then we would have like a header that says company name, like that. So that'll be the companies. And then it would be like emailed, followed up, discussion, and then agreement. You know? Like, does that make sense? It makes sense. I think that makes great sense. Okay, and I think I'm gonna make it 3 levels tall. Like that. Cute. That way it's also a productive spread because I can go back and add stuff. Like when I emailed them, when I followed up, when we had a meeting or a discussion, and when a deal was reached. This is me being optimistic. A deal will be reached. Okay, so company. Sorry, it needs all my brain power to do this, apparently. I promise I can talk again after I... Look at how many I think I'm gonna reach out to. So optimistic, Laura. This is what an optimistic Laura looks like right here. Hi. You doing something you're not supposed to, Beelzebub? That sound is a, when she makes that noise, it's her mimicking me saying, hey. And it means she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing. Yeah? What are you doing? Yeah, I hear you. I'm wondering what you could possibly be doing. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting on the cage. You're fine. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, thank you. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's actually room for 14, so let's just add that last one in. 14. Do you like my new microphone arm? Do I look like a real live professional YouTuber with my microphone arm? Alex got it for me and it's pretty cool. It means the microphone can stay right by my mouth no matter where I am because I can just move it like this. And I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so there's my little spread. So first one, let's see, who did you add? Who did you put? We could do HelloFresh. We could do Skillshare. Skillshare. We could do Ontario Seed Company. We can try. We could do green stock. We'll try again Mary Maxim. We'll try, who else? Lion Brand. What are other companies I like? Lion Brand is nice. We'll try Lion Brand. Creamstock, Ontario Seed Company, Skillshare, HelloFresh. What's another one of those? Chef's Plate? Chef's Plate. We can try, there's another one that I said before. HelloFresh, Skillshare, Ontario Seed Company. What other things do we like? We like gardens, we like eating. Oh yeah, the A1 greens. And the liquid IV. Who else do I see ads for a lot? I want to look into BetterHelp to see if they are better than they used to be. I know there was like a whole issue with them before. I'll put a little asterisk so I know to do a little harder. Squarespace. Yeah. Squarespace is a good one. Any other? I guess I'll have to think about it a little more. But that's a few to look for. That's not bad. It's something to start with. And then I will do my wait. Okay, and then this is brand / company. Okay, now I can write it. Miracle Grow. I wonder if Miracle Grow would sponsor. I've not seen any sponsorships in my content that include Miracle Grow. Okay, Hers and Hers, Hirschner's, Little Knits, Seed Company. Okay, brand company, email, follow up, meeting, deal. Okay, and we can go. Oh my goodness, Thunder. He's snoring so aggressively. There, sponsors. Where are you, little eraser? There you are. I heard you. I heard you say kiss. There. Look, now I have a functional spread for sponsors. We can reach out and see if they have any idea that I exist. Okay, there we go. Gorgeous. No thank you, ma'am. Ta-da! Sponsors. Brand. So I'll do when I emailed, when I followed up, if we got a meeting, and what the deal is. See, I'm so organized. Any other 2025 predictions that you have? Because I don't. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Get back to our crochet, shall we? I'm telling you, this is why this hat has never got a chance of getting finished, because the ADHD is strong. It's stronger than me. I'd really love to represent your company. I love what you and insert company name do. And I would love to support your company, insert company name here. I don't do automatic emails. I do a curated, beautiful email. So they know it's from a real live person. And I give information about the channel. Like, ugh. Anyway, we're going to do it. This year's going to be the year. Whenever I say I'm going to get a sponsor, Alex goes, "Is that what you want?" Like, he says it like that. And then I'm like, I don't know. Is it not what I want? I thought it. Yeah, I think so. And then he's like, okay, if that's what you want. And I was like, but I'm not. I need to make more money. That's what I need to do this year, is I need to make this a more functioning business. And sponsors are the way to do that. Because, like, getting just being like views, it's not enough. Sponsors are where it's at now. I need to up my game this year. I pretty much need to double my income this year from what I got last year in order to have it be like a viable business. We've been heading on an upward trajectory. However, the speed with which it's growing is less than originally thought. Oh my god, the commercials, and they're putting 2 that you can't skip. That's crazy, Michelle. I have it set to low frequency, but I guess you've been chosen today. I'm sorry for you for that. I don't have a choice. I wish they would just put it evenly across all users, but apparently some people today will have had none, and some people today will have, like you, 2 that you can't even skip. How wild is that? By the way, hi to those of you who have not said hi to. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in today. It helps. Hopefully they pay me for those 2 commercials then. Because rude. If they're going to make you suffer through it, there better at least be some financial compensation. That sucks, Michelle. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Serves me for showing up late. Maybe that's what it is. You show up late and you get all the ads. Is anybody else getting overwhelmed with ads today? It's not your fault. No, I mean, I wish that I could make a difference with it though. Like, I wish I could say, like, because they let you customize certain things in your ads. Like, you can say no ads about, I think you can like refuse certain varieties. I haven't looked into it, but I think you can customize, like, I don't want any, I can't even give an example because I don't know, but you can customize some parts of your ad experience in the Google side of it, but then you can also customize the frequency with which ads come onto the channel. So there's like high frequency, moderate frequency, and low frequency, and I have it set to low frequency. Because whenever I have it set to moderate, I get tons of complaints about how many ads there are, so I just set it to low. I'm getting a lot of them today also. Heather, that's bizarre because it seems like the low, moderate, high in the frequency should mean something, but I guess it does not. You know what I should do? Next stream, I should put it on high frequency and see if you guys notice a difference. Like, maybe this is low frequency. And if I put it onto the high frequency of ads, is it going to be like ads every 5 minutes? Because that seems crazy. I got the same ad like 3 times. That's crazy. Has everyone gotten an ad today? Sorry if you have. I do not control the algorithm. I do not control any of it. All I do is turn ads on or off. Your choice isn't your choice. Yeah, pretty much. I got one that was skippable. Okay. So YouTube is just scamming us all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm doing 15 stitches of single crochet back loops only for this hat, and then I'm doing the rest of the stitches in the row half double crochet back loops only, and then the last stitch of the row I'm doing a regular single crochet, and that's just creating like a tight top, hopefully. I don't get ads, but I pay monthly not to. Okay, that's an option. I don't get ads, but I'm the one streaming, so that makes sense. I do not count for this because I pay YouTube. Okay, yeah, so you too. You don't get the ads because you pay for YouTube Premium. Well, hey, then you don't get ads, which is nice. So today, after the live stream, I have to finish tomorrow's tutorial. I have not finished. And then we're gonna finish our grocery shopping today. That's my plan. Hey, YouTube paying buddies. You pay YouTube. What a bond. Hey. So how did the rest of the move go, Candy? Is all your stuff now at the new place? Like you're completely out of the old place? You aren't going back there? You don't have keys anymore? Or what's the scenario? Oh, I guess it's January, so yeah, I guess it's done. How exciting. Are you just living there as is, or are you doing any changes to the house this, like, winter? Or is it just, like, settle in first? Painfully and mostly, we need the garden. Oh, yeah. How are you gonna get the garden over? While I say that, I definitely understand, though. If we leave here, we're taking our garden, too. It's in grow bags, totally. Yeah, ours is in raised beds, and I will shovel it into grow bags, and we will have a full moving truck of just dirt. Honest to goodness. We're gonna have to do 2 moves when we leave this place. The first moving truck will just be dirt and garden supplies, and then the second move will be our stuff. Because I'm not leaving behind this dirt I've been creating for years at this point. I've been adding coffee and bananas and chopped up orange peels and tea bags and apple cores all to this soil for the last 3 years. And every spring I turn it all over, I fertilize it with organic fertilizer, and I add fresh compost and fresh topsoil. So this garden has good soil and healthy dirt full of worms. Even though it's in raised beds, it's still some good quality stuff. So yeah, when we move out of this place, I will be taking it with me. Imagine watching me move into our next place. That lady has a full moving truck of dirt. That's wild. Michelle? Yep. It is, but the soil is so healthy, and all of the containers are our containers. So the dirt, we're going to be taking the garden containers anyway, so I'll just pack the dirt into a whole bunch of plant pots, and we'll move it to the new place, and then I'll have my plant pots already filled with my healthy organic soil that I've taken care of and grown. And every year when the garden is finished, I've been chopping up the plants and putting them back into the soil. So there's like a lot of like life in that soil that we've established over the last years. And I will not be letting it go. Fabulous. I agree. I think it is fabulous. And if we move into another city place, there won't be any garden there anyway, so I'll need the soil. And over time, we've definitely invested money in buying compost and topsoil, so like, it's fine, it's worth it. And honestly, I think if I packed all of my plant pots just filled with soil, it would be most of our soil, you know? Because they don't usually need to be filled all the way. If I filled every single pot that I have with soil, I'd probably have most of our soil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. But if we move to like a country space, I would just want to bring that soil to add to the new garden. Like if we moved to a place like our old place where it's like a farm, I would want to bring this soil and just pour it into the garden as new soil. So, yep. And Alex already said, if we move, we can take it with us. And I was like, amazing. Then I feel okay about investing in our garden here because I feel like I can take it with us. Whereas at the farm, I was investing in that garden because I was expecting to live on that farm for the next 10 to 15 years. And we only got 2 years there. So I was investing like it was a long-term plan, but it didn't end up being one. But we couldn't take anything with us because our life like just fell into a crazy whirlwind at the time. So I couldn't take anything with us. And it still sucks to think about. So that will not happen again. Thank you very much. We will have all of our things. Right, Alex? Oh, nice
Right.
hat.
Huh?
Nice hat.
Thanks.
Organic.
Oh, God.
Locally grown. I don't know why he's wearing a toque inside. It's warm in here. It's 75 degrees in here. We do not need it this warm, but I don't want it to feel cold upstairs for our neighbors, and we have control of the heat for the whole house. So it's like, if it's warm in our house, it's usually like comfortable in their house. So we have to keep it a little warmer in the winter time when it gets like cold like it is now. You know what it is. So, yeah. Gotta finish groceries today. Our cheese went moldy. Does that ever happen? I've never had that happen before. I know that sounds... Okay, I've probably had it happen before in the past, but we have not had it with our sliced Costco cheese, like, honestly, like ever. It never happens. So it was very bizarre. I went to make eggs and add cheese to them for Alex and I, and there was mold on the cheese. And the package is only like halfway done. And we didn't do anything different to, like, store it. It's in a zip bag that it comes in. So, have to buy new cheese today, which is a bummer. And the expiry date hasn't come either. Very weird. You can just cut it off. No, it's pretty in there, Candace, and it's sliced cheese, so you can't really cut it off because it's in there. It doesn't spoil at all. First of all, while I agree with you on a principle level, like a block of cheese if I cut it out, the fact of the matter is it actually does spoil it all because the mold that you're seeing on the outside is just the fruiting body of the fungus. The mycelium are all through the cheese already. So like when you have moldy cheese, you have to cut way farther back than you think because the mycelium have already traveled through the whole block. But that being said, this is sliced, like marble sliced cheese. So the mold is too many places. Like I grew up just basically cutting a thin thing off. Maybe your hands touched bread, then you got a piece of cheese and the yeast spores got in there. Yeah, something must have happened. But it's already sliced, so it's not even like a knife touched it. It would have had to be something from our hands. But yeah, don't know. Sucks though. It's expensive. Cheese sucks. Cheese is expensive now. Everything's expensive now. Honestly, groceries are like wild. Do you ever like... I know you do, because I do. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm like, I know lemons used to be 27 cents. I know they do. I know they did. And now they're like 69 cents or 77 cents. I'm like, I know they used to be 27 cents because I used to buy 4 of them and go, it's about $1. Everything is so pricey. Or like pickles. Pickles are like $10 for a jar of pickles. Like, I get like no name pickles, so they're like 4 or 5, but still, like, they're significantly more. If you're getting like Vlasic pickles, they're like crazy prices here. Like, normal food is just so overpriced right now. Or Alex's, he eats rice cakes as his bread, like the large round rice cakes. He does peanut butter and banana sandwiches with those. And they used to be like $1.97, and they would go on sale for $1.33, and we would buy a whole bunch at $1.33. Now they're $3.99 on sale, and they go up to like $4.27 as the regular price. That's crazy. It's crazy, Alex. The price of everything. It's expensive. Love you. Anyway, we could just complain about the cost of living all over the place, because I know it's a lot everywhere. I wonder if rent's gone down yet, because ours went up again, as it does annually, making me want to move somewhere. Anywhere. Isn't this pretty? So this is half double crochet back loops only, and this is single crochet back loops only. So when the hat is done, the brim area, that's a sticker, the brim area will be tighter, but it's got a good amount of stretch. Very nice, very pretty. Oh. Excuse me. So, have you noticed a difference in the audio quality today? Is it better, or is it exactly the same? I mean, the microphone is the same, but maybe it's closer to my mouth and consistent, so maybe the audio sounds better. Let me know, because I am interested to know. There's still so much hat left to do here. I wish I could just, like, give it to one of you guys to do. It's been pretty even. Yeah? Cool. We love even audio. I can hear Thunder snoring, and it sounds like he's like obstructed breathing. It's like loud snoring. I wonder if the mic will catch it. Probably not, but still. It's very loud. It's like human level loud. Nicely consistent. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. I do appreciate it. What else can we talk about today? What's going on with you guys? What's going on with the world? It's Inauguration Day, isn't it? January 6th? Am I wrong about that? I know January 6th is when the Capitol riot happened, but was that Inauguration Day? Or was that just around it? I feel like it's today. Isn't it today? I'm Canadian. I don't have to know that stuff, you know? It's just none of my business. Let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2. That was the confirmation. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so today's the confirmation. Then what? What's your system mean? All I know is Donald Trump is the president again, and that's crazy to me. And it probably means not a whole heck of a lot to me as a Canadian, but it does still stress me out at least a little bit. I guess we'll see what happens. Usually Canada follows in the US's footprints, so that could mean we get a conservative government, which stresses us out a little bit here. We like our left-leaning governments generally. But also generally, if you have a left-leaning government and it goes poorly, we go right after that, and then the right-leaning government goes poorly, switch back to left. Like, it's just left, right in Canada. It's like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So I would say there's more left governments, but we do get the Conservatives in once in a while, at least in my lifetime. And apparently a lot of people are supporting the Conservative leader right now, who is kind of like, he's not like our Trump, but he wants to be. Stupid. And then also our provincial government, Doug Ford, is spending a huge amount of money to remove all the bike lanes from the cities. Like, why? And he's like, it'll help traffic. No, it won't. It literally won't. First of all, it's going to take years to remove all the bike lanes, so you're adding a whole bunch of construction into the city. That's the opposite of what removes traffic. And then also, no bike lanes is not a good thing. So annoying. Hate that for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just gotta make sure I'm keeping my brim even. I could get a stitch marker out and use that. Ugh. Anywho, that's that for that. I would really like to get this hat finished soon because I would really like to wear it. I also need to figure out what I'm filming tomorrow. I don't have a plan for the video to film tomorrow. I have my nails on, which is great. Ugh, excuse me, because I need to have nice hands for a tutorial. And I still have my nice cat eye pink nails. Why on earth would anyone think that removing chair feet make them look like duck feet? That's a cool idea, actually. Little duck feet or chicken feet. Chicken feet would be cute. Why would anyone think removing bike lanes would be good? Deborah, that's a great question. The reason is because Doug Ford, who is the leader of Ontario, most of his friends, like family and friends of the specific human being Doug Ford, are in construction. So he does a lot of large construction jobs for the province, but he hires his friends and family to do the work. So they do huge tasks that cost lots and lots of money, and they hire his friends and family to do it. So he basically keeps money in his friends and family by hiring them to do these giant jobs. Removing the bike lanes being good is a ridiculous thought. Obviously, it's ridiculous. People like having bike lanes. It does not decrease or increase the amount of traffic to have bike lanes. It might decrease the amount of traffic because people feel safe biking to work so they don't have to drive. But the idea that it's going to decrease traffic, the bike lanes do not add a lane. The bike lanes don't remove a lane of traffic. So you remove the bike lanes and all you've done is added, like, it's not wide enough to be a new lane for cars. So the idea of like, oh, we remove the bike lanes and then the traffic will decrease. Well, no, because you're not adding a lane for cars. Bike lanes are thinner than a car lane. So it's stupid. It's all about keeping the money in a very small circle of people. So the other thing that's great about it is since it's his friends and family, he doesn't even take like the lowest bid. He just hires his friends and family. So it's not even like, oh, we found the cheapest way to do it. No. I just hired my cousin and his firm and they'll do it. Why? It's going to take 5 years to remove all these bike lanes, which is going to cause a huge amount of traffic because you're going to have to shut down roads to remove all of these bike lane infrastructure. And then there's no bike lanes in a downtown core of a city that is so congested by traffic that lots of people do use bikes and walk. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. I don't know why anyone would think it's a good idea. I don't know why anyone would approve it, but it's not coming from the people and it's not coming from common sense. It's coming from money. That's it. And I don't know who thinks removing bike lanes. I literally don't think there is anyone who's like, removing bike lanes is going to be better. than having them. Maybe they could argue there would be fewer bike fatalities because there would be fewer bikes on the road. But it won't be safer for bicyclists. Thinks I hate it is basically how I feel about it. Doug Ford will have a very special place in hell waiting for him when he eventually dies. The devil will be politely waiting because there's no way that that person will get into heaven. That is something I think. If there is a heaven, Doug Ford will not be going there. Sounds utterly ridiculous to me. It does. It does sound utterly ridiculous. It's because it is ridiculous. Because it's not about what's best for people. It's not about what's best for the city. It's about what's best for his family and friends and his pockets. Yep. It's stupid. We're getting good work done on this hat. I feel good about that. I really would like to have it finished so I can wear it, but I don't think I can finish it in an hour. Not with a 4mm hook, tell you what. Chair feet might be a good idea though, Candace. I can just do a small circle in the round. I like the idea. Little chicken feet. Or I could make them little mice. Like just make it the round shape to cover the foot, but then put ears on the top of it, like the panhandle cover. That could be cool. Okay. It seems so cozy. Look at all the stretch on it too. That's a lot of stretch. How about on the brim? Still a lot of stretch. This might be folded up, but it's gonna be cute. Look how cute that'll look. And then this side will be squished together like that. A little beanie, a little toque. You could just upgrade the current travel ways. Could, won't. Yep, won't do that. He's very annoying. If you just search Doug Ford's any speech, watch a 5-minute speech and tell me you don't immediately hate the person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. I will say he does sound quite Canadian when he's talking. He'll remove them, then decide it's better to have them and pay again to put them back in. Yep. Yep. You're right about that. That's what he did with the license plates. Hired one of his family friends to redesign how the Ontario license plates look. Rolled it out for however hundred thousands of dollars. Millions probably. However many millions of dollars to roll out the new license plate. Then they found out that they're very hard to read and almost invisible at night. So they had to scrap the project and go back to the old license plates, but they had to redo all of the old license plates. So for no reason, they replaced all of the people, everybody's license plate who was upgrading their license got a new one, and then they had to get a new one again. And both times it was his hired friends who did the jobs. And they hired the same people to fix the problem that they did. So there's just something missing. Plus all the paint that peeled off of them. Yep, they were invisible and the paint was peeling because it was done poorly by a company that had no business reinventing license plates. What are you doing? Literally a scam. It's literally all a scam. The Ontario government is a scam. And then they say things that are just like so stupid and awful. Yep. Thinks I hate it. Get off the floor. Leave him alone. I can hear her when she lands on the floor. Go on. You're not a floor bird. You're not a floor bird, okay? You're not a floor bird. Hi, Gary. I just don't like it at all. Oh, golly. Now I'm all fired up. Yeah, that's right, Beelzebub. I know you're doing crimes. Hey, get off of there. Get off. I hate that she waits till I stand up to fly away. She's like, I'll see if your threats are real or not. She's trying to steal my rocks from my fireplace mantle. Oops. Got distracted. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, politics hurts my brain and I don't like it. City planning frustrates me. And high rent is stupid. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Isn't that nice? Look at how much bigger it is where the half doubles are versus the singles. I like it. What a difference, right? So much stretched out where the half doubles are. I hope it'll stretch around your head, the single. Well, I'm going to make it wide enough to stretch around my head. I'm just going to keep going until the single crochet fits comfortably. And then the half double will just be kind of baggy, which I think will be cute. Oh my god, Rohan's curled up under the little table by the heater again. Very cute. It's gonna fit. Hopefully there's enough yarn. That's the only thing I'm a little bit... there'll be enough yarn. It's a whole ball. To do one hat, there's enough yarn. Let me just talk myself off a ledge. There's enough yarn for that. For one hat. It's not a 50-gram ball either. I think it's a 100-gram ball. So it should be totally fine. Do you have a pattern for that hat? Oh, do you plan a pattern for that hat? I can do one. I have one already for something pretty similar. So I think that there is already a pattern for this hat on my channel. I did 15 stitches. I think on the pattern on my channel, it's either 10 or 12 stitches. So for the brim section. So I think I just made the brim a little wider. But yeah, I have... Qu'est-ce que c'est? I have the same. So this top section, I said this before, is done with just a single crochet, the last stitch of the row. So you can see it doesn't stretch quite as much as the body underneath does. You can see this stretches a lot, but right here it doesn't, because that's a single crochet at the end of the row. And these are all half doubles, and then the single. So I'll just keep crocheting until the single section makes it all the way around my head. And then it'll be like a slouchy beanie. Oh, it's going to be so cute. It's going to be very cute. It will be my winter hat for this winter, if I can get it finished before winter is over. That being said, it's been pretty cold. Get off! Beelzebub. Hey! Get off. Thank you. I'm telling you, she's a demon bird. Hello. How you doing?
Huh?
How you doing?
What?
How are you doing? Good, thanks. How are you? Hello. Okay. I plan on doing patterns for all of my videos moving forward. I want to put a written pattern to almost every video I come out with. Don't you say Dancy Dance, you're doing troublemaking. I know you are. She's trouble, I tell ya. Hey. Beelzebub. Gary, your wings are still clipped, bro. Do you need help? Nope, you got it. He can still jump and flutter, he just can't fly. We had to clip one of our bird's wings, in case you weren't here for that and you just heard that commotion. Gary flew away, very far away, and it was very scary, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to get him to come back. So we clipped the feathers on one of his wings so that he has very poor balance and cannot fly well. It's awful, and I hate that we had to do it, but he would die if he flew away. So it's either make him sad for a couple of months or make him die and let him fly away. So we decided sadness and lack of ability to fly well is worth it to keep him alive. But as you can see, his sad flying is sad. I wish that he could fly freely around like Beelzebub can, but Beelzebub comes when called and comes back when she does escape out of the house. She comes back when I call her. And since Gary does not, it's scary. He comes when Beelzebub calls him, but only sometimes. It took us like 40 minutes to get him back in the house when he escaped, and it was only because he decided to, not because he was listening to me. So, alas, he shan't be doing that, at least for a few more months. You know? Man, I wish I had something exciting to tell you about. There's really nothing going on this week. Just editing, and then I have to film tomorrow. Still haven't decided what to film. I have a list, so I will go through the list, see what else I could film. I could do chair foot covers, like Candace suggested. That's not a bad idea. But, yeah. I would like to try and film 2 videos or 3 videos tomorrow if I can. So there might be some short, like, simple videos coming out in the coming weeks. Just so that I have some, like, buffer on my film versus publish time. Because I feel like when I film on Tuesdays, edit on Wednesday and Thursday, upload on the weekend, publish on Tuesday, like, that's a tight schedule to keep. I would like to have, you know, a couple of weeks of buffer so that if something happens, I still have a video done. Especially if I want to try and get more subscribers and earn more money and get a sponsor. I need to have the consistency. Too bad you couldn't make them different farm animals like cow, pig, duck, chicken. All just different animal feet. That would be cute. I do think that chicken feet would be cute though, like Howl's Moving Castle. Doesn't it have chicken feet? Or the witch's castle, the witch's house. Somebody has chicken feet for them, for their home. Baba Yaga. I think it's Yababa in the show. There is something. You get the chicken chair. Oh, each chair gets different animal feet. Do you want cow feet or the chicken chair? You could have the horse chair. That's funny. I get the pig one. I would always pick the chicken chair. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Alrighty. Beaut. Just lovely. There we go. I have to go into my old journal and look through everything to transfer the lists into my new journal. I could make those hand warmers again. The pattern I rewrote, I have yarn, I could do that. That could be fun. Excuse me. I don't know where all this yawning is coming from. I had a great night's sleep, I think. I should get one of those watches that'll tell me if I had a good night's sleep. When I was in Ottawa, my sister showed me hers, and she was like, oh, I only got 46 minutes of deep sleep last night. I don't know why I feel so well rested. And I was like, ew, parenthood. That's not enough deep sleep. And then I'm like, I wonder how much deep sleep I get in a night. Because sometimes I wake up 5 or 6 times, but I still feel well rested in the morning. So maybe I'll get one of those watches eventually and figure out how I sleep overnight. Excuse me. What are we going to do for the next hour? Are we just going to sit here and chat and crochet? I don't mind that. I do also want to make bullet journal spreads, though, because that's a lot of fun for me. What are you guys doing for the rest of the day? Anything exciting? Did I already ask that? I feel like I already asked that. Just a case of the Mondays, I guess. I hope you guys like the next video that comes out. I also have the baby cardigan to do, or the baby sweater to do, with the 4 granny squares. I guess I could do that tomorrow, or for the filming. Fish club meeting tonight. Always like your work. Thanks, Candace. Fish club meeting. In person or virtually? What do you guys talk about at a fish club meeting? Do people bring their fish and show them off, or do you just talk about fish stuff? What's the vibe? It's in person, okay. I finally have time to make that bow. Oh, cool. It's a cool bow. I like it. I've used it already multiple times in my hair with a ponytail. I just stuck a bobby pin to the back of it, and I pin it into my hair. I want to join a club. I guess this is a club. You guys are in a club. Some bring to sell. We have auctions, speakers on different fish and subject stuff. How often do you do that? That's cool. Do you ever sell fish? How many guppies do you have? They're guppies, right? Once a month. I feel like you've said it was guppies. Am I right? I think it's guppies. Am I a good listener or am I a bad listener? How big of a tank do you need for them? Do you have a big tank because you have lots? How many do you have? No, we just have a tank. Some people breed certain fish. My tank is mixed. I've just finished getting showered and dressed. Well done, Deborah. Planning to block the shawl I crocheted for myself. I want to plant some succulents in new little pots I bought too. Is he stepping down?
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau's stepping down.
Right meow.
Right now. That means Canada's having an election. Great. Love that for us. New election, who's this? If the Conservatives come into power, Alex's job gets complicated. They could just move him back to Ottawa in office if the Conservatives are the ones that get voted in, so that sucks. Don't censor Alex, right? Meow. He is very good at talking. Oh God, that sucks. I have to Google it. Sorry. I need a second. Mine is a 45-gallon tank, probably 30 fish. It's a community tank, so fish that all get along well. That's beautiful. Are they all different colors, Candace? I wish I could see like high quality close-ups of all your fish, I guess, or I just want to see them live. Justin Trudeau stepping down. Let's see what's happening. Trudeau announced he's stepping down as Liberal leader. Great. Literally happening right now. Says he's a fighter and that every bone in his body tells him to fight. He says Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what he calls the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. Trudeau goes on to say that while the country needs a new session of Parliament and the House will be prorogued until 24th of March. Country deserves a real choice in the next election. It's become clear that if he has to fight internal battles, he can't be the best ballot option for Canadians. His resignation decision comes after conversations with family. He says his success was due to their support. He told his kids about his decision to resign at dinner last night. He says he will resign. He'll resign after the party selects a next leader. Ugh. That sucks. Trudeau is excited for the process that will choose the successor. He says he's excited to see the process that will replace him unfold in the months ahead. He was elected for the third time in 2021 to strengthen the economy, and he says that is the job he and his party will continue to do. Great. Super. Who could replace Trudeau as the Liberal Party leader? Oh, is he gone? He's done? Great. Who could replace him? Ex-deputy Christina Freeland and former central bank banker Mark Carney. Christina Freeland just resigned, though. She's long been considered a successor for Trudeau. She's a Toronto MP. Former central banker Mark Carney, never heard of him. Great. Mélanie Joly, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, is a Quebec politician. Dominic LeBlanc, Minister of Finance. Christy Clark, Premier of British Columbia. Ugh, this sucks. What a bummer. It's a crappy way to start January 6th. What's the U.S. politics today? Politics today. Latest news and headlines. Let's see. Trump seeks stay of sentencing. No, I want to know, like, the government today. What's happening right now? Breaking news. Canada's embattled Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to step down. Congress meets to certify Trump's presidential election win. Okay. Everything sucks. Everything's on fire. Love that. Dang, I didn't want a new PM yet. Okay. Well, probably it's going to be Christina Freeland because none of the other names are notable or memorable yet. All right. The disappointment. Okay, well, there you go. Canada. What's going on? I want to drink coffee for a minute. Can we just chat and drink coffee? Take a little break from the crochet. Sit here with my fancy dancy new microphone. Look at how long the arm is. So if I wanted to, I could do it like this, like I'm in a radio. If I wanted to be a radio show host, hold on. I could do it like this, and then I could just be talking into the mic up high. Hello, who is it? But that's not how live streamers and podcasters use it, so I have to use it like I'm supposed to. But isn't it cool that I could do that if I wanted to? Give me some good news. What's going on that's good? Is there anything good happening? Is there anything fun we could be doing right now? I feel like crochet is not doing anything for me at this exact moment, and I want to do something fun. Do I have anything I could, like, glue flowers to? Not really. It's hard. Hard being me at this exact moment in time. Could I paint something? Could I draw on something? Could I color something? You know? Could I make a list? Could I edit a list that I've already made? Could I look at seeds? These are all things that I want. Also, no mice in my mouse traps. I know that I talk about this like probably way too much, but these mouse traps, I love that they don't kill the mice, but I don't know if that just means we don't have any mice in our house right now, which is possible. But like, I have 6 of these live catch and release mouse traps set up in my office and kitchen, and no mice have been caught. So maybe there's just no mice left. Maybe we got rid of the 2 mice that we caught, because I've caught, I think, 2 in these traps. So maybe those were the only 2. Or maybe they're outsmarting me now. Who knows? What else could I do? What could I be doing right now? I mean, I guess we could just sit and talk, but like, we could also talk about the garden, planning the garden, drawing out the backyard, making big garden plans. I'm really excited for the garden. I don't know. I've got nothing else. Oh, you know what oh, geez, sorry, I hit the mic. I do have something else that's kind of cool. I was gifted these. I don't know if you've heard of these. NYX. These are reusable pads, which I've not used yet, which is why they are, like, perfect. But they're reusable, absorbent pads. I'm so excited about them. They do up with, like, a bra hook on the back. I haven't had to use them yet because that hasn't occurred for me yet this month, but I'm so excited to try them. My sister said she didn't like how they feel, like the feeling of the fabric, and so she was like, I don't want to use them, so do you want them? I got them as a gift, and I was like, yeah, I want them. So I'm so excited to try them. I already have, like, period underwear, but to have period pads, and she got a gift of, like, a bunch of them. How many are in here? Like, that's gonna get me through a whole period. Seriously. And different sizes? What the heck? That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 period pads. 6 reusable pads. That's awesome. I'm so looking forward to using them. And by looking forward, I mean I'm not looking forward to getting my period this month, but like I'm looking forward to trying them out. Any chance your kitties got any others? My kitties got any other what? Oh, of the mice? No, because Rohan's the only one who has ever caught a mouse in the house, and he presented it to us. He murdered it. He didn't eat it. He murdered it. So I don't think so, but I mean, no, he wouldn't have eaten the whole mouse and had no. Let me just double check the trap that I can't see from where I'm sitting to make sure that I'm not making stuff up here. Okay, I've got one down here, empty. What is that? Oh, it's dirt. I'm like, what is in here? Dirt from my plant pot. And then this one, empty. And then this one, empty. So that's 3. There's 1 downstairs, 4, and then there's 2 in the kitchen, 5 and 6. You know what? I actually have to pee now, so you guys just hold on a sec. I'll be right back. I just saw bird crimes taking chances there. You crime criminals. You criminals taking bird crimes. You want to say hi to everybody, Rohan? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah? Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Now you're awake. Good morning. Good morning, Rohan. He's like, I guess. What? Right into the mic? Hey? Yeah? He's just a baby. Yeah? Yeah. 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 What? Were you just sleeping? Hey, baby. Mm. Good morning. What's up? You stressed at all? Are you why? You annoyed? You don't look annoyed. His meow is just kind of generally annoyed. Are you an annoying kitty? Hi. Oh, you're so handsome and so friendly. Your noises are so... Aw. Your noises are so nice and cute. Except for not at all. You always sound like you're gonna bite. He always sounds mad. Hey? Hi. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You see yourself? Okay. Also, your hair is cute as... Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I use my round brush. It's like a hot cat hair all over me now. Reminds me of Rogue from X-Men. Ooh, don't mind if I do. He's wagging his tail now. Are you done being with me? Okay, here, why don't you go in your kitty cat bed? Oh. How about that, huh? He's like, okay. Sounds good. Ugh. Cat hair. Everywhere. I need like a fan if I decide to hold the cat. They shed so much. Ugh. I wish there were like poodle cats. Cats that's hair that you had to cut their hair because it grew. That'd be better. I'm gonna pop off so I can put on tunes while I clean the kitchen. Thank you for gracing us with Rohan's face and voice. Oh, you are welcome. Enjoy the beauty of this crazy boy. It's his morning nap time. Right? No, stay there. Just lie down. You could lie down. It's the same as where you lie down normally. It's just up higher. Lie down. You could do it. Lie down. Lie down. He's like, no, I'm out of here. I'm back to my vent, my warm vent. That's not your food. Thank you. He goes over to Thunder's food, of course. Okay, coffee. Drank. Done. Beautiful. Oh, cat hair everywhere. I can feel it all over my face. Look at that highlight. She's glistening. All right, so now that we've made it to this point in the live stream where we don't have a plan and where I don't want to do what I was doing, crochet. Now what will we do for the next half hour? Ugh. I'm gonna go crazy is what I'm gonna do. Could I glue something? Could I paint something? What in the world do I want to do right now? Hey, get off! That's not your food! Hey! Dang cat. Go on. That's not yours. That's Thunder's. Go on. You leave him alone. Let's see. What have I got here? I have... What arts and crafts could I do today? I have a canvas. We could put flowers on. That could be fun. Probably only take half an hour. Maybe. And I got new paintbrushes somewhere. There you are. I could do Mod Podge. Let's do that, shall we, folks? Let's do that. Put some flowers on some nice canvas. My mom gave me these canvases for Christmas. She was like, I just found these and I figured you could find something to do with them. I'm like, absolutely I can. I thought Rohan's breed didn't shed. A friend of mine that has 2 of them says they shed very little. She's allergic to regular cats. So they shed differently than regular cats. They still shed. All cats shed. But Bengals have a single layer pelt. So a regular cat has a 2-layer insulating coat, but Bengals, it's considered a true pelt because there's 1 layer of fur. There's something about them where it's like 1 layer of fur. So they have basically half as much, or they have none of the undercoat. They only have the top coat. So generally, pet cats, their undercoat is what sheds most. That's like where you get the dander and the allergens. Whereas Bengals, they only shed their overcoat, and it's not as much. They still shed, but they don't shed as much. So anyone who thinks they don't shed at all, unfortunately, that is a mistaken opinion. They do in fact shed. They just don't shed as much as other cats, and because they don't have an undercoat, they don't lose as much of the dander when they shed. So people who have like light allergies to cats, they don't have as high of a reaction from Bengals. But they are still a cat with fur that sheds. It's just considered a pelt as opposed to a double layered coat. They do shed less though. You are correct. They shed less. But I mean, I don't have a regular cat. I mean, Peekaboo doesn't shed that much. She's not in my room shedding though. So maybe she does in fact shed that much. Okay. So I have all of these containers. Oh, nice. Bird poo got on my box. Gonna need a new box. Love that for me. All right, we've got all this fun stuff to play with. What do we think? Are we gonna do upright? I feel like it's an upright type of situation. All right, and then I'll take my Mod Podge, which is glued closed. Get some of that on there to start. Gorge. I feel like it's blurry. It was a little blurry after all. Okay. Just gonna paint this on the whole canvas. Grate a little bit of Rohan's hair. Glued to the canvas also. I guess I'm gonna need this paper towel, because there's some pieces that are hardened. It's almost time to get a new jar of Mod Podge. A trip to Michael's, methinks. And I'm doing this full coat on the canvas so that the stuff will stick to the bottom before I put the Mod Podge on top. What kind of art are we thinking for today? Are we just gonna put stuff on and see what feels right? Are we gonna do a marigold bonanza? We could do a marigold bonanza. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Every time he comes in, I'm doing something different. Oops, hit the mic there, sorry. There's literally cat hairs on my whole life right now. Big yawn. Okay. That's good. Now I can just scrape the extra and put it over to the side. Okay. That's good. Now what? I'm gonna do leaves. Oh, those are also pretty. Haven't looked at these in a while. Let's see, where are the leaves? The leaves are at the bottom. Of course they are. Okay, here are leaves. Let's see what we got. We got some gorgeous nasturtiums. Put you in there. Perfect and dry. We love that for us. Okay. Let's do another little nasturtium. Cute. No air bubbles, please. Please and thank you. We are an air bubble free society. Thank you. Goes for you too, little nasturtium. You stick down and you stay down. Thank you. Ooh, this one's a pretty nasturtium leaf. Stick you right there. I think we're just doing a nonsense piece today. No logic, just vibes. A vibes-based art piece is what we'll be doing right now. And you know me, I love a vibes-based art piece. I love dried plants. Oops. Broke a little bit of that one. Get the excess glue off. It's not glue, it's Mod Podge. Mod Podge is essentially PVA glue. Put a little PVA glue on, slop it all on. That's a big art attack. God, I love new paintbrushes. Don't you love new paintbrushes? The best. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Should we do more nasturtium leaves? Because I think the answer to that is yes, we should. I think nasturtiums are a good base. All different colors of green. Maybe I have to open up that one. Oops. You move back over here. You troublemaker. Get back over there. Thank you. The ones that we just took out of the book are probably a great set for this. Oh, they smell so good. I don't think these are the ones we just took out. I think these are the previous ones. It's fine with me. I think this is gonna be nasturtiums and marigolds, because I have so many marigolds and so many nasturtium leaves. Stick on there, you. What do you think you're doing? Beautiful. And beautiful. I love nasturtiums. You know what might be cool? If I were to do this same technique for drying the nasturtiums and then use them in food dishes as dried flat plants. You know how like nasturtium's edible, right? And like usually I would dehydrate it and then crush it up and have it as like a powder if I was going to use it as an herb. But wouldn't it be cool to have it dried flat and then you could just like put this on top of a dish and it would be like so pretty instead of having it crushed up? I feel like that would be really pretty. And interesting, you know, for like one of those gastronomy chefs who does fancy things. It could be a cool idea. Just on top of your item, having a dried nasturtium leaf. A little spicy. I wonder if they're spicy. I could eat one. There's nothing on them. All they've done is dried out. I wonder if it's tasty. Should make some other flour out of your dried flowers. Create a different flour out of the dried ones. Get off of my table, you. I can hear you tip-tapping on the table. I'm not giving you any of this stuff. She's like, but you said it's edible, so why can't I have some? You weren't invited, Beelzebub. Get out of here. You can't eat plastic either. She's like, you better give me a treat or else I'm gonna eat this plastic. Go away. Go away, you. No way, Jose. I saw a post on Facebook where a woman's got a real Christmas tree and it had a mantis cocoon ended up hatching in her house. I saw that one too, Candace. Baby praying mantises all over the house because they thought it was spring because it got warm. Much as I love seeing a praying mantis in the summer outside, can't say that I would be thrilled to have one show up inside my house, let alone hundreds of babies. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, I can't say that would be my cup of tea. Maybe for like 1 minute I would be like, oh, that's so cool. And then every other minute would not feel that way. I would feel more stressed about thousands of praying mantis, just hundreds of praying mantis babies being like, okay, I need food now. It's like, but there isn't any. It's winter and you're inside my home. Please leave. Please leave my home. Praying mantis. Oh, and you. Come over here. I feel like I'm just gonna make a nasturtium. Just tons of nasturtium leaves are just going on this painting. So pretty. Beelzebub, this is not for you. She's just staring at me going, brr, brr. I need another big leaf, I think. One of these big boys. Wonder if you could use your new markers on there in some way, like mixed media. That's a cool idea. Like I could draw a flower and then Mod Podge it on. That could be cool. I feel like as far as we're gonna get today is Mod Podging a whole lot of nasturtium leaves on. And I'm cool with it. It's a good start, you know? Come on, you. I feel like I need another big one up here. Trying to scrape all the excess off so I have it set to the side. There, that's good. That's a cool idea though, using the new markers for something in here. Probably would have been cool if I did it on the canvas before starting anything. You know, like draw all over the canvas with the markers and then start sticking stuff on top. That might have been the ticket, but I missed that opportunity. That's okay. There will be other opportunities. As you saw, I have another canvas. So we could try something like that with that canvas. Cool. I kind of like just using a ton. Well, they may blend differently on Mod Podge. Oh, true. Okay, so we could try it on top of... Yeah. I don't know if they'll even work on Mod Podge, though. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I have to wait till it's dry, which can take a while. That's all right, we got time. It's beautiful. I think I'm just, right now, just gonna be sticking a whole lot of nasturtium leaves on this and making myself a beautiful nasturtium art piece. But I think I want to put marigold flowers because I have so many of them and they're so pretty. No, get out of here. Hear her land so tippy-tappy on the table. Go away. This is not for you, Beelzebub. There's another big one here, I think. Oops, not right there. A little bit more like that. Cool. Reminds me of a water lilies painting. Aw, maybe they are water lilies in this context. My nasturtiums are now water lilies. I mean, we could make it look like water lilies. Get away from my yarn, you. Tried to steal a ball of yarn just now. Go away. You've not been invited to this party. Go away. She's like, I want to play though. Go away. I'm trying to steal yarn from my table. Go away. Go on. Thank you. Some animals are just born to do crime, and my bird is one of those animals. She was just born into a crime family. I feel like I'm going to cover almost all of the white with nasturtiums. And I think it's a good idea. I support my own decision. Oops, well, damaged that one. Isn't it pretty? Question is, how close to the edge are we gonna go? That's one of the questions we need to think about. And then how much of the white are we gonna cover is another question. I'm feeling it though. I'm very much into this. Thank you for joining me for this, because I'm having a lot of fun. I tell you what. It does sort of look like water lilies, doesn't it? I have to agree with you. Other small ones in here? Yes. Come here, you. Can go right there. Different sizes is cool too. I am into it. out some of it. Are there any other small nasturtium leaves around here? Ah, perfect. Don't need that, just this. Oops. Broke it. Brokey. Okay, put you right there. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And then you, perfect little leaf, can go right on top to cover the broken part. Beaut. I need one more little guy. You're little. You can cover the broken side. Here. Beautiful. See? Layering, folks. It's how we get it covered. Beautiful. Look how pretty it is. I'm into this. What else have we got in here? Trying to be careful so I don't damage them because there's so many leaves. Also, cat hair still on my face. I can feel it. Ooh, a variegated leaf. I feel like I should put you near the edge so I remember to not cover you. Cute. Isn't it cute? Funny how any different shades of green are all from the same plant, basically. Yeah, it is cool. I think it's very cool. It's unique, and nature is art, and all that. And what which? Let's see, did I get any other tiny nasturtiums in here? A few more big ones. Any little kids? Any little baby nasturtiums? Any nasturtium babies down here? No, doesn't look like it. I think we used up all the little baby ones in this container, which is good. It's a good thing. Okay, this is starting to get tacky. So what can we add now on top of it? Don't you dancy dance me. Maybe a clover? That would be pretty in there. Some of these are broken. So sad. We have marigold leaves. We've got 4-leaf clovers, 3-leaf clovers. We got little yellow flowers. I feel like a yellow flower looks cool here. These little babies. The whole stem or just the individual flowers? Maybe just the individuals. That's kind of cool, right? Because then it's like, are those the water lily flowers? Could be. Who's to say? I don't know if we're making actual water lilies, but, you know, to start. Ta-da! I do love the way that looks. Do I have nasturtium somewhere here? I feel like I did. I have a red nasturtium. That could be fun. Just make like literally a nasturtium piece. I do think I do want to put marigolds though. I love them so much. And I have so many. There's no way to use up all of these dried flowers is my point here. No, don't break off. Why you do that? Stop it. No, stay. No, that's not helping. Oh, no, I've ruined it. It's okay. I'll just do layering there. It's fine. I'll just layer. No one needs to know. Just put something else on top of it. Not again, Laura. Come on. Stop making it worse. Just Deborah, it does look like our koi pond with water lilies. Could you add fish? I could add fish. I could also do the straw flowers, you know, the pressed straw flowers. Those look like water lilies, don't they? Like that looks like the flower of a water lily. To me, the pressed straw flower does. Well, I've already added these things, so they're not coming off now, so we're gonna have to cover them with something. Ugh, what a waste of a nasturtium. So sad. A flowers koi pond. We could make fish out of other flowers. Why not?
Oh, that's nice.
Epically failing. Thank you. It's all going wrong. No. Draw the fish with the markers. Okay, we could do that. But that would mean it's done already. And I don't want it to be done. So now what? It does. It does look like water lilies. You think this does look like the flower from a water lily? I guess the water lily. Let's put you there to cover up my mistake. There. Do I have any other pink ones? I don't think I have another pink one. I have an orange one. Could it come in orange? Is it allowed in orange? Draw the fish with the markers. Okay. Do you think a water lily can be orange? Or is it only pink? What do you think? I need to know. I feel like this could also be a lily pad. They can be all colors? Yeah? Sure. Cute water lily flower. Okay. I've seen white and pink and purple, but what about this color? This orange color? Because that doesn't exactly work. There was another orangey one. That's too orange. One sec, I'm gonna grab my dried ones in the paler colors. They come in a variety of colors. Okay, well, here is a variety of pinks. I feel like that side looks more like a water lily, even though this is the front. I like the back better. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It does look like water lilies. I feel like we might have done too many leaves now. I feel like I need one that's kind of closed. Like a smaller one. Oops, sorry, hit the mic there. Draw frogs. Oh, that's cool. Okay, frogs. Cool, it looks 3D. I mean, it is 3D now. Okay, we can do frogs. I like that. And tadpoles, yeah. Okay, and then we'll put over here. Aw, I want to go here. I wonder if I have any rocks that are small enough to like glue in. I also feel like we can add a couple other kinds of plants to create that sort of edge of the water look, you know, like stuff over on one side. Like if this is land, then we can add stuff here. Like if I pull off the flowers on this goldenrod, right? There, like that. See, it's kind of like a weed. I'm imagining this is the edge of the pond. So like this is land, you know, and then it's gonna water out. Frog on the lily pad, the flowers look great. Awesome, that makes me feel very happy. I do have these turkey tail mushrooms. These could also, can break off pieces of to stick around the edge as like bits of wood almost. A stick would be good there too. So like if this is land, then that can stick on land as like wood. I feel like I might have something that would be functional as a stick. Just being super careful. We also have water irises in ours. Ooh, that sounds nice. I think if I pull the flowers off of some of the alyssum, we get this sort of weed look, which is good. Like reeds almost. Cool. That looks like a weed that could grow at the edge of the water. Also looks like a fish, but we're not having it be a fish. Any other stringy sort of leaf going on? Water iris. That sounds really pretty. This is just supposed to make you think this is the edge of the water. I feel like I could put dirt on it. I feel like I want to add a rock somewhere. Is that a silly idea? Or I feel like it's a good idea. So if that's land, you know what I have also? I have an idea. That's what I have. Hold on. Please hold. I have an idea. I have perlite, which is technically a stone, but it's a very, very lightweight stone. Could stick some of that on in the land area, you know, like here, this whole zone is like land, and we can paint it after, just like the shape can get kind of created, like stick some rocks, you know. Could be cool. Cool idea. Arts and crafts are the best. So I can stick a few of these. And then we can paint them rock colors. But they're super light, so they won't like fall off the painting, hopefully. Go away, Beelzebub, this is not rocks for you. Oops, almost got Mod Podge all over me. You know, like that. It's like volcanic puffed rock or something. I don't know what a water iris looks like, but that sounds really pretty. Does it look like an iris? Because that would make sense. Beelzebub, go somewhere else. Literally anywhere else, please. Go away. You can't have this. It's not for you. Go away. That's not birds. I know it looks kind of like bird treats. Okay, so I broke it into smaller bits. Go away. Go on. And then I can take some glue, dab it on, and then I can grab the smaller bits and put them on. And then we can paint them after. And it'll be so cool and so unique and so beautiful, and everyone will be like, whoa, how did you do that super cool art thing you did? And then I'll hang it in my house and love it forever. Until it drops on the floor and inevitably breaks. We'll try not to break it, okay? So. Get out of here. Hopefully it sticks once it's dry. How fun will that be when we paint it? It'll be so cool. So cool. Beelzebub, you better not bother Mr. Thunder. Oops. Cool. Should get a spray can of clear coat for after. That's a good idea because it will keep it safer. But these will be brown or whatever color we decide makes sense for them as rocks. Rocks and dirt, I guess. And then we'll get blue in the background. We could mix blue with our Mod Podge, like blue paint, and do like a whole little diorama here. So fun. It is a animal and plant ecosystem. Here, let me show you the perlite up close. See how it's got rock texture? Rocks. So, after it dries, we can add different colors to them to create, you know, art. Just art. Beautiful, beautiful art. Such fun. Now we have a project to work on. I love that for us. For me mostly, because when I don't have anything to work on, I get all scatterbrained. Don't worry, I'm not going to work on this outside of the live stream. So nothing will happen while you're not here. You can even lay a twig, like we're looking down through a tree at the pond. Totally. So many fun, fantastic options. And we will investigate all of them. I don't think that these are actually representative of turkey tail mushrooms in this art piece. I think this is just debris on the ground. That's what I think. Like, I don't think it's meant to be a turkey tail mushroom in this specific scenario. Oops, sorry. In this diorama that we've got here. So fun! Look at our little diorama. Can you stick though, please? That'd be great. And you too. And you too. All of you, stick. Gorgeous! We made a diorama. We're a diorama team here. Alright, you're gonna have to get washed off. We are done with for now. That's not the right lid. This is the lid. Do you realize we're over time? Oh, we're like way over time. No, I did not realize, but now I do. So, sayonara. I will see you all on Wednesday. There will be a new tutorial coming out tomorrow. So if you are in need of a crochet tutorial to learn how to make a granny square hat, then come back to this channel tomorrow morning and it will be here for you. Oops. One of my rocks fell off. If you could just stay, that'd be super. Then yeah, come back tomorrow for a new video. If you're not into crochet and you just like hanging out with me, then come back Wednesday because we get together Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. every single week. Almost without fail, almost without missing any. So come back if you're interested. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to like the live stream before you leave. If you've not clicked the thumbs up button yet, what are you doing? I'm here. I've been here for 3,000 hours, so you should click the thumbs up button. I think it's only fair. All right, I'm gonna go now. I've got all my stuff put away. Well, that's not true, but I'm gonna have it all put away because I'm not leaving it out. I'm so organized and so mature. I'm so mature. Okay, put you up here and you up here. Gorge. You, we are done with. Rohan, that's not your food. Hey, you already had breakfast. Don't try and eat quietly, you jerk. He's like, me? I wasn't doing anything. Thunder, you need to eat your breakfast so that Rohan doesn't keep trying to eat it, okay? All right, friends. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. If you did, thumbs up the video. If you didn't, thumbs down the video. I don't know, do something, interact with the content. It helps. Now this will stay and dry, hopefully out of the reach of my demon birds until Wednesday. And then if I'm still in the mood, we can work on it on Wednesday. And if I'm not in the mood, then we can work on something else and come back to it. That's the great thing about arts and crafts. You can always just come back to them. Okay, love you guys. See you next time. Thank you everyone who's supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. I will see you Wednesday. Bye.